Hello, welcome back everyone, this is Cash Mirage. Welcome back to this Fire Emblem 3 Houses Black Eagle Root playthrough. So this is not here on her throne, which I thought she disappears when she murders Witchy, but I guess she like disappears sooner than that, I guess? I don't know. Alright, don't know, don't care. Flame's gone missing, and we are having our second rematch with the Death Knight. I always said the Darth Knight. The Death Knight. Yep. Alright.
Hello? We must begin our search for Flame, Professor. If she ran off of her own free will, that's her business. But that may not be the case. For her sake, I suggest we assume that she was abducted and begin an investigation. Who benefits from kidnapping her? Let's gather all the information we can on anyone who's been acting strangely.
I don't know, you?
I have a favor to ask.
How about you? You are very suspicious.
Bernadette. Lady Edelgard, what can I do for you? I appreciate all the effort you're making to overcome your fear of me. Your dedication is commendable. However, I'm just getting in your way, aren't I? Knew it, Bernie. You're just an intruder. Nobody wants you around. Stupid. Oh. Bernadette. Yes. The problem you keep running into is that you don't listen to what people are really saying. That's why your efforts are in vain. You need to listen instead of jumping to your own conclusions. Are you listening to me?
I think she passed out.
Yes. Then why aren't you responding? I wanted to listen until you were finished. Sorry, were you finished then? I was. Then may I please scream now? By all means. But please try to make it a fairly quiet one. Just a tiny one. Wait. What was I upset about again? That's weird. I forgot why I was about to scream, and now I don't even need to. What a nice feeling. You're trying your best. I know that. But even so... But what? What did I do this time? I'm so sorry. Whatever it is. I'll go to my room and never bother you again. Wait, you didn't let me finish. I was only going to say that...
Look at that! You did still scream. Oh, that was pretty funny. I like that. Let's see why Dorothy hits Ferdiand.
You have arrived at just the right time. Care for one of these handmade treats?
My goodness, Ferdy. When did you become such a talented confectioner?
Oh, Dorothea, I am hardly an expert.
Nevertheless, you have managed to make some tasty-looking treats.
Well, it is the first time I have tried my hand at it. Honestly, there were several unsuccessful attempts preceding this batch. I made these pastries to solve that riddle you gave me. The reason you despise me.
Oh?
You said I was like a bee. The bee is a dutiful worker, just as I am. But the bee inherits a capacious home, with a wealth of honey. Similarly, I inherited my fortune. I did not receive it as a reward for my labor. I surmised that perhaps you feel differently about me if I earned something all on my own. That was my plan, to emulate your transformation from desperate pauper to successful songstress.
All on your own? Did you renounce your nobility? Give away your riches?
No, I made these. I obtained all the ingredients on my own, without anyone's help.
You mean, you got the sugar and the flour?
Yes. To earn the flour, I worked in the fields. To earn the sugar, I carried a merchant's wares.
Who did the cooking? You?
Naturally. I took on some extra chores in exchange for use of the kitchen at night.
I have to admit, that's impressive. Hey, it looks like you had a bit of an accident. Is your hand okay?
I burned myself a little while I was baking. Nothing to worry about.
Nonsense. That burn will scar you now. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
Wait, Dorothea! You have yet to try my treats.
You should be fine now, Ferdy. Big shot nobles have to treat their bodies with care just like the rest of us.
There you go again. Noble this, noble that. Though you did say it with less disdain than usual.
Nothing gets past you. As it were, I may have reconsidered you a little.
You have reconsidered me? Finally! Just as I had hoped, we are becoming friends. Now then, I propose that we...
I only said I reconsidered a little. And you still haven't figured out why I said you're like a bee. Which is funny, because you look like a bee right now. Bye!
So, I am still a bee. Completely mystified bee.
Okay. I have something to say about that. Like, obviously the support thing is to say Dorothy isn't a big fan of nobles because like they inherit everything or she has to work for everything she got, which is fine. Like that's a fine thing to say. But what I don't get is like because there's other noble in this house, like except Petra is a princess, Bernadetta, Linhard, Casper, Ferdinand, Hubert, Edelgard, like they're all nobles. But like Dorothy only has problem with nobles when she has a support thing with Ferdinand. So like yeah, it doesn't make any sense because the Black Eagle House have like the most nobles, I think. Golden Deer has Raphael. Let me think this through. Golden Deer has Laurence is a noble. Claude is definitely a noble. Raphael is not. Ignaz is not. Leone is not. So like there's 3 non-nobles in the Golden Deer. Helda, Marianne, and Lecitia, they're all nobles. Like I'm not saying they have a crest, but they're nobles. Edelgard, Hilbert, Ferdinand, like that's the prime minister and whatever. Casper is the military. I think Hilbert is the foreign affairs. Linhard is the domestic affairs. Bernadetta is like a small noble house. Her dad's an ass, but like it's still a noble. And Petra is like she's not quote unquote a noble in the traditional sense. But she is definitely also a noble because she's the princess of another nation. So like obviously she's a noble. Golden Deer, like I said, has like 3 non-nobles: Leone, Raphael, and Ignaz. And the Golden Deer has the Doom, who is not a noble. If you want to say Ash is a noble, then that's fine. But like he's the adopted son, so like he counts half a noble, I guess. Sylvain is definitely a noble. Mercedes, Annette, and Ignaz, they're all nobles. So, like, yeah. So, why doesn't Dorsey have a problem with anybody else other than Ferdinand? I don't get it.
Flane's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
I bet Flame ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Senate any longer. I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
How's everyone's motivation? Alright, they're all up. Yeah, I think I spent some time in, like, eating meals.
Let's see. I have thoroughly surveyed the entire monastery. And yet I have not found a single trace of evidence that suggests Flame was abducted. Perhaps we must seek out personal recounts rather than physical evidence. In any case, we must hurry before something terrible happens.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flame's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
been going around, but he's... Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah, the Thomas thing we already read like 2 times.
If Flame were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
I don't think so.
What could it be then? What possible motive could there be to abduct her?
Try recruiting first.
Your reputation, it's a shame.
So you won't join me because I guess my charm is just not that high.
Indeed.
So I'm gonna ask him for mission assistance if I can't get him to join my party. Honestly, this is the one playthrough where I don't really have to recruit anyone.
Please, not in here!
Yeah, I know this one. Yeah, sure, let me see in your room. Did I do the gardening yet? No, I have not. Alright.
Professor! No.
Hey there, Professor. What? Me? Abduct Flame?
Did you find anything in the pond?
Right.
What?
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
Hey, welcome.
Alright, time to buy stuff so I don't have to worry about having a meal with everyone.
You have a pleasure. You have a pleasure. You have a pleasure. You have a good eye. You have a pleasure. You have a pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing it. Come again.
Hello there. This one, yes. I think 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 this one, yes. I think.
Alright, that basically burned through half of my cash,
Welcome.
which means I need to find a way to get some money back. Well, it doesn't seem like I can. Anybody have any gold I can sell them? Anybody got any gold? No, nobody have any gold?
Come back
Alright,
soon.
whatever.
Professor, greetings from here. You see.
To think that Flame would disappear. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I also...
Yeah, you know Gilbert.
I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flame's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her. Where do I start?
Hello.
Flame? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flame.
Are you? Weren't you? I think that's exactly what you were doing there.
I've only ever spoken to Flame a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
You think she's, do you have feelings for Flame?
What makes you say that? This is hardly the time for teasing, you know.
I mean, like... You married Raphael's sister in the Golden Deer playthrough.
Do you really think Flame was kidnapped?
She must have been.
I have a feeling you're right. We really need to find her and quickly. Flame was child-napped.
Child-napped.
That the villain is inside our monastery?
Oh.
I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Bridget. Before she was here, what was she getting up to? Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
Your first name basis Manuela? Yeah.
Professor, you don't think...
Alright, don't care. If you are a white dot, I don't care what you say. If you are a yellow dot, if I remember what you said before, I might skip over you. You're only safe from me skipping if you are a blue dot.
Something I will do. It is only...
Yeah, I know you. Like, you say the same thing every time.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flame was... No. Do you?
We can't rule it out.
Whether rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flame is safe.
I can't believe... Oh, Alois and Shamir and all this... I can't believe... Oh, Alois...
What kind of gift do I need to give you? Oh yeah, the admired love letter. Somebody's in love with you. I don't know how that's possible.
Hello. I can only imagine. I was written, I think.
Let's see... If Flame has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's only logical, Professor.
You would know.
Young what? Who would suspect?
Is her crazy enough to kidnap her? Yeah.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Sport. I personally...
I also need to go talk to Shamir down there.
Impressive. Nice work.
This is the girl who's in love with Cyril, huh? Cyril? Cyril is the saint, which is Rhea's name.
What break is this about Flame? True. I understand that heart.
Alright, done and done. Yeah, we know it's not her, so there's no point in keeping listening to what she's saying. I feel like the top fighter who becomes legends mostly use their sword and lance. This is really the weapon you have if you want to make your marking history. You should fight with a weapon that best suit you. Fighting with a bare hand if you want to seem tough. Alright. Yeah, pretty sure that was you. Oh, I'll come back to you later.
Really?
I've searched, but after all the search, it makes you very frightened.
This is Rhea, right? Yeah.
Professor, have you still not found any? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note.
We'll find her together.
Yes. Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side. May the goddess protect dear Flame until she returns to us.
Yeah. This is the last training for Brawl.
Practice yields.
I wanted to do Brawl, the last Brawl training with Rhea. Yeah, all I need to do is get Brawl to A. That's basically all I had to do. And now I can concentrate on Axe and Arrow.
Dear goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her.
Find Necro Herb for safe delivery. Alright. Oh, I don't have. Yeah, I should have saved one. That's fine. Doesn't matter.